Oh, our paramedic definitely is intoxicated.
3037.
Hey, how's it going, gentlemen?
What's happening?
Oh,
What happened? What's going on?
We get a 911 call coming in from over here. I mean, you know where it is, where it could be. I've not seen anything.
What's it about?
I can't do that because I'm gonna get arrested. Shut up!
Com Center 10474, just had a minor MBA, 7101.
Problem.
No injuries.
What you doing? You ain't seen me.
What's up, guys? Flamin from Great White North here. So for anybody who's new, I am the main founder of this community. I do all the developer work, the server stuff, in all the Great White North servers. So essentially what we're doing here is we're going to kind of give you guys a little update. It's been a while. I've been busy posting on my main channel, starting to upload 2 days a week there, and I'm still working. So it's really hard to get stuff done. So I know there's been a lot of stuff that's been happening in the community, and I kind of just want to more or less give you guys an overview of everything at this point. So I'm gonna try and get through everything here. So mainly when you spawn, you'll spawn here in Grapeseed 2053. We have the RCMP headquarters here. Ooh, graphical. We have all the vehicles here we're gonna go over in a minute. These are just some of the vehicles, not all of them. So when you come out here, normally I believe it's F11 on the keyboard, but for me it's different, and you can change it through your settings there. So essentially you'll get a duty menu like this. All you'll do is hit enter, you'll go on duty. That's simple. You can hit F7, that'll turn a radio on, so you'll have an active dispatcher. So it's the same response, so it doesn't matter what you say. So if you just talk in game like this, you'll hear that radio.
10-4, copy that.
And you'll get a dispatcher talking to you. So it's a really unique thing that is in. So again, that's just F7. You hit N to talk in game, and you get that. F10 you can use for your K9. As I said, F11 is essentially your main the duty menu. There we go. Obviously you won't see admin menu, whatever. M is your LEO toolbox, interaction menu, stuff like that. So you can deploy spikes, all that stuff. The backup is more or less, it's for our players, but I wouldn't worry about that. Fire toolbox, you can hospitalize whatever other players, but we don't really tend to use that really in the FivePD one. So yeah. And F1 is your V menu. So this is where you're gonna go through. You're gonna spawn all your vehicles. You're gonna get your UP stuff. So that's still gonna be. I'm still working on that. I know a lot of people want. The EUP menu. It's gonna happen. There's just a lot of things going on in Great White North, hence this video. So just bear with me. I'm only one developer, so just bear with me. So as you can see here, these are essentially one vehicle from every single department. Essentially every department has, I think the only one that has 2 vehicles is Kennebecasis Valley, but every department has about 3 or 4 vehicles. So this is just a vehicle per department to kind of show you guys what departments we have. So it's all Canadian based here. So we have Vancouver Police. So obviously out of Vancouver, BC. We have Toronto Police Service based on Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That's very nice. This is our expedition. Some of these So this one here.
Attention all units.
So
Respond code 3.
there's an audio issue with this. I don't know why it sounds like a van. I have to figure that out. Like, as you can see, it definitely doesn't sound like a charger. So I don't know what's going on with this. I know about this issue. I will get it fixed at some point in time once I figure out what's wrong with it. I don't know why it's doing it in this server. I don't know. Anyway, so St. John Police Force, we have about, I don't know, 20 or 30 of them. Those vehicles, that's the department we use in the official community. We had a major request for military police. I'm not quite sure why. I don't even think I've really seen people use it anymore, but it's in the server. There's about 5 vehicles for military police. So this is pretty much what their vehicles look like. OPP, okay. So, there's snow on this vehicle, it's really cool. Okay, so for OPP, there's quite a few vehicles. Well, a fair amount anyway, considering. I am gonna go over them for this one. If I can. There we go. Okay, so we have a regular CVPI with a legacy light bar, I believe. We have the Argent light bar, so we have essentially this exact vehicle without snow. We have a Ghost version, which is a different Vic model. Obviously the snow variant. We do have a Mustang, but the other thing that we have to figure out, so we do have Patriot stuff. So essentially, at some point in time, some of these vehicles will become patron supporter vehicles only, and we'll start adding more. We're gonna, essentially as a patron supporter, there's gonna be a lot of like supercars and stuff like that for specific departments, and it's only gonna be available for patron supporters. But we still have to figure out how to make it so that way it links with the Discord roles, and make it so that way, like for example, if I have the patron supporter role in the Discord, I can spawn a vehicle, but we also want to make it so that way people with the patron, the only people who can use them are the ones with patron roles, so even if I have it spawned, if you try to get in the vehicle, it'll just delete it. You won't be able to use it, you won't be able to save it. We gotta have some benefits to the patrons, so that will be coming hopefully sometime this year once we figure out how to do it. So we have like an OPP Ram, 2018 Charger, Tahoe with the Legacy and the Argent light bar, 2020 Explorer, all that stuff. So there is a bunch of different stuff there. I'm just gonna change the time and weather. Okay. We have Ottawa Police Service. So these vehicles were donated to us by the founders of City of Ottawa Roleplay. They had shut down, and I was the communication supervisor for the Ottawa Communication Center. So anyway, they knew that I had kind of done my own server, so I reached out to them like, hey, it's no big deal if not, but if you guys would be interested, I wouldn't mind being able to use your guys' Ottawa Police Service vehicles in Great White North. They said, yeah, sure, no problem, and they sent them over, so that was a very kind donation for them. All of our OPS vehicles are through them, so there is a 2011 CVPI, 2014 Charger, 2016 Explorer, Taurus, and 2018 Charger here. So they're all very well done. One of the directors in that server did deliveries himself, so did a very good job on that. Alright, it wouldn't be a Canada server without RCMP, so RCMP is one of our main departments, obviously. We have a bunch of different ones, like a 2021 Tahoe, 2019 Tahoe, we have Suburban. That's a bit messed up right now. I don't know why, I gotta look into that, but 2016 Explorer, for whatever reason, there was a lot of issues with that. I finally got it fixed. A lot of people wanted the 2016 Ford Explorer. I personally am not a big fan of them. I like the 2020s better, but that's fixed. That's all there. So there's a bunch of different RCMP vehicles to use. Next up is Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. However you pronounce that, yeah, let's go with that. This was a vehicle donated to us. I can't remember who it was. I can't remember who it was. It's been a while. Anyway, so this is a custom-made one for Royal Newfoundland Constabulary. So it's pretty neat. We also have St. John Fire Department. So the St. John Fire Department, obviously there's more vehicles than this to it. We obviously have a bunch of different fire trucks. Yeah, so we have engines, brush trucks, battalion ram, chargers, E1 Typhoon, ladder tower, quint, rescues, engines, tankers. Like we got a lot of the stuff that the St. John Fire Department in real life has. We also have ambulance in Brunswick. So for the time being right now in the FivePD server, the only fire or EMS departments that we have available is ambulance in Brunswick or St. John Fire Department. We might add more in the future, but mainly our main focus is PD because that's where a lot of the calls come from. We do have some fire and EMS vehicles in the specialty server, which we'll talk about in a minute. Well, in a few minutes. Yeah. So this is the old E350 ambulance that we used to have. We also have a couple other ambulances along with the Dodge Durango. We have the British Columbia Sheriff's Office. So this vehicle there, and I want to give a shout out to a gentleman named Agent Smith. He's in the community. He's been with the community for quite some time. He was actually in one of the old GWNRP videos, like one of the first ones. It was either the second or third patrol there. It was K. Drager. He's the one who pretty much does a lot of these liveries now for us. He's a very great guy. He's been doing this stuff for us for quite some time, and we definitely wouldn't be as far as we are without him. So, massive shout out to him. He's definitely helped with liveries and stuff while I've been working on other things like EUP, adding more things to the community. I've dealt with, and just it's one less thing to deal with. So he really has helped the community progress quite a bit. And he does an absolute fantastic job on these vehicles. Something you might also realize as well, we tend to recycle vehicles, if that makes any sense. So there's certain vehicles that we will, essentially the models are, some of them are paid, some of them are free, but they have the same light bar and everything, so we just kind of go with an aspect. If we can, we'll try and get a lighting pattern, but for the most part, it's just the aspect of us getting the light bar type in the vehicle, and we'll do a livery for it. The lighting pattern may not be exact, but we have to use what we have out there. There's a lot of free models that we use, even though we do get a bunch of donations, which is fantastic. Getting custom vehicles made for every department would cost an absolute fortune. If we had every vehicle that we have now, we'd probably be looking at upwards of $4,000 or $5,000 just for custom-made vehicles. So it's a lot. So we take the free ones where we can get them. We have some paid ones that we, like I say, we reuse and stuff. So you know, it's just the aspect that we're not made of money. We can only do so much. So and like I say, donations to the community are a major part. So when we get a donation, you have the option to get something from our wish list, or If there's something that you want to suggest, as long as we okay it, you can donate for that, and we'll put it in the server for you. So yeah, we're open to a lot of stuff as long as it's kind of realistic and it makes sense for us and community based. Then we'll allow it. So we're pretty lenient when it comes to that stuff. Yeah. So we got Calgary Police here as well. We got a few vehicles for that. Very good job on them. We also have Fredericton Police. So Fredericton, New Brunswick. There's a lot of stuff from New Brunswick. That's kind of where I'm from. So I wanted to do a lot of things from New Brunswick to essentially be more unique for a Canadian-based server. But again, too, we also want to do a bunch of different departments from all over Canada. We don't just want to stay on the East Coast. So that's Fredericton there. We have Gatineau Police. We have about 4 or 5 vehicles again for them. These were deliveries for these were very well done again by Agent Smith. Yeah, like I say, I think we had a 2014 Charger that we showed off already, but like I say, same type of light bar, same type of vehicle, so we just reused it. 2011 Vic, we got Hamilton Police. I know we've shown off this Vic. Same type of deal. I really love a good old black and white Vic. At 2011 CVPI, in my opinion, when I think of it, when somebody says police car, this is what I think of. So it's very unique, or not unique per se, very just nostalgic essentially. I really like the Vics, and they are very well done. Yeah, that's Hamilton. We'll move along here. Next up we have Halifax Regional Police. These are very, very well done. I do like these vehicles a lot. I like the blue and the white. Halifax really did a good job choosing their stuff. It's simple, it's basic, but it looks really good. So, we also have Halifax, and last but not least, we also have Kennebecasis Regional Police. So this police force is in New Brunswick. It only has 2 vehicles, 2018 and 2014 Charger. Those are the only ones that I found. I'm not saying those are the only vehicles that the Kennebecasis Regional Police has, but those are the only 2 vehicles that I was able to find pictures of, so that's what we did. Alright. Now, for the departments that you just saw as well, we have uniforms, obviously. So for each department, there is, so for example, we have a long sleeve shirt here. So this is for RCMP. We also have a bunch of custom vests in. I will go through those in a minute. Each department also has a short sleeve shirt if it wants to load. There we go. Short sleeved as well. Some of the departments have a sweater vest. There's only a certain amount of slots, so it got to a point where when we kept adding departments, it was we just ran out of slots, so some for that. I think there is some tactical gear. They're not. Yeah, we changed it to just kind of basic stuff. This is still. Yeah, you gotta go back and we gotta redo this. But there is like tactical gear. We didn't put any patches on because that would just be too much right now. But it is something eventually that we'll be looking into. You guys also have SCBA gear for St. John Fire Department as well. I'm still trying to get the SCBA system to work. I don't know why that's not working. I thought I fixed that. What else do we have? We have a lot of stuff. But, well, I suppose. Oh, and everything. So, we also have female uniforms. So, pretty much anything for male, we have female that we could do. So, yeah, there's also the option of that. So, if you want to play as a female character, more than welcome to. Okay, I want to go through, and I want to show off. Oh man, if I can get to it. Let's go with this one here. Okay. So for hats, we do have a better custom hat being worked on. A couple of them for RCMP. But for now, we have this one for St. John Police Force. We have beanies. We have frontwards and backwards facing ball cap. We also have, so this is the one that we currently have for RCMP, but we're getting a better one modeled, done for us. This is the military police beret that we have. We have this temporarily for the RCMP. This is also being custom made for us. And I think for, oh, and we do have, should be around here. Yep, we do have the St. John Fire Department helmets as well. Oh, well, the first one. So, we have the basics of that stuff. Like I say, there's some stuff that's still gotta be ironed out that I just kind of I forgot about. But it'll happen eventually, and if it doesn't, just remind me. Another thing too, all the Great White North Roleplay servers are up for life, so we are not closing at any point in time, and we do plan on keeping the community going for quite some time. So now we'll go kind of visit some places. So this is the Grapeseed detachment, so this is where you'll spawn. You can, get your vehicles set up, whatever, and then you go on patrols. So, if you guys haven't played FivePD, there is a section in our Discord. Actually, I'll go back a step. When you join our Discord, you need to verify yourself, and then there's an area where it's specifically the channel is called Request FivePD. You go in there, you react. You just click on the reaction there, it'll give you the FivePD role, and you'll get access to the FivePD channels. You'll have an area where, if you need support, if you need help with anything, there'll be an area for if there's any announcements, FivePD specific, any important documents, so all the vehicle spawn codes, all of the uniform spawn codes are there. Also, still trying to figure out why, but there's almost all of our vehicles have been added to the add-on vehicles area now. So all you have to do is just go through these. We have a police bike, and then all of our vehicles are in here. So essentially you can just use the vehicle spawn code sheet to figure out which ones are which, but pretty much the way that it works is for the spawn code, it is the community or the department's name, and then the department's name abbreviations, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. And you guys can see which one is what vehicle through the spawn code sheet, but this has been added. So, like I say, for the most part, they are all in there. Again, some of them aren't. As you can see, there's more things here, but for the most part, the majority of them are. So you guys can use that. We do have some other custom vehicles. We have a custom helicopter and stuff. All that fun stuff. So yeah, the trees, they kind of go all the way through Raton Canyon, all this area here, and kind of into Pluto there, so there's a lot. So we have that station. We just bought GNN's Studios Sandy and Davis Sheriff Station. So we got Canadian flag there. Some of this stuff, it's like the 3D model is a badge, so if we try to put a logo over that, it's gonna kind of look a bit weird. Still trying to, like, we just got this in, so trying to figure out trying to change the American flags to Canadian. It's a process. There's a lot of stuff to do, and like little time to do it. So we'll also be looking at probably GNN's Studios medical center for Sandy, which I believe replaces this area here or this area, just because essentially the sheriff's station takes up all the space here. So, but yeah, we also have Gab's Paleto station. We're looking for another Paleto station. We're kind of just getting rid of Gab stuff. It's not as good as some of this other stuff. So I believe, oh, the same person who made the grapeseed detachment here, I can't remember off the top of my head, but that is the same person who we're looking at to get for the Paleto station. We have a community wish list, so you can kind of see what we're looking at getting. So, and like I say, if there's something specifically that you guys want to donate for, you can do that as well. We have a fire station here down in Rockford. So there's 3 bays over here. Essentially like 2 for, you know, an engine and whatever, and 1 for car. Then there's also 3 bays over here as well. We also have the Richmond Fire Station over here, so we changed it to Station 1, St. John Fire Rescue, and we got Quint 5, Fire 7, and Engine 1. Again, the flag checkers will hopefully be replaced in the future, but until we can find them. We have St. John Fire Department, it's all customized to that. And we also have his other station over in, we'll come back to this in a second, over here, down in Vespucci, and we changed it to Station 8. So Station 8 has 2 bays. It's not a very big station, but it is a very, very good station. It's very nice and lovely inside. You guys can come join and check it out. There's so many helicopters. We also have the Vespucci PD as well. That's customized. Oh yes, the Ocean Hospital. So this is a major hospital. It is very big. You have both these kind of towers here you can go into. And you can come up on the platform here. It's, I think when we first put this in and we were exploring the hospital, we were exploring it for a good hour and a half, so it's a very big hospital, that is for sure. So this is also the other GNN Sheriff Station in Davis now that we have. It's pretty much the same. It's the same interior and stuff. It's just, oh, this is just because I'm no clipped. Yeah, so it's another one. It's a very big station, honestly. They're very good for the money that it's worth. I know in the official server, so right here, this is actually a tow mechanic yard that we've got. I can't remember who that was from, but we definitely got it. That's there. And in the official community as well, as well as here, so we have Hells Angels headquarters here. So in the official community, this is our courthouse. We also have the Brunswick Sheriff's Office as well, so we'll be RPing stuff there. We also have in the official community, we have the high rise there from the Ambitioners. We have that as well. We also have Roxwood in the official community. We don't have it in FivePD, but we have it in the official. We have McDonald's. MRPD is by Gabs, and this is all customized for our CNP. And I believe, yeah, we also have the Tim Hortons as well. So we're up here at the Sheriff's Station in Paleto Bay. We have some of the regular police cars, our RCMP vehicles. The lights don't really work on these. They're not really meant to be used anyway. They're just more or less for aesthetics, so that way you guys will see RCMP at the detachments. And this is the Paleto Sheriff's Station, so we are looking at replacing this. This is Gab's one, but we are looking at replacing it with from the individual who makes the grapeseed detachment. But it's a nice station overall. It's just Gab's is kind of fading out. We're just looking for some more stuff to have, is all. Yeah. Oh, and oh, I think I forgot. We do have a Sandy fire station as well that is similar. Excuse me. Similar to this one, but this is our Paleto one. It's got about 3 bays, very nice detailed interior, customized for St. John Fire Department. And go through here, and you can kind of explore this. If you guys want, you can come explore it, come join Great White North. There you go. It's free to use, free to play. Oh god. Okay. We also have Paleto Medical Center as well. What's that lady doing? Anyway, yeah. Like I say, in the official community, we do have Roxwood, and so the official community. How do I explain this? So this FivePD server, you can come in at any point in time. There's no set patrol times. There's no, like, you can kind of come in, patrol as whatever department you want. You don't necessarily have to do the same thing as somebody else. You can do whatever you like. The rules are pretty much simple, you know, you're here to RP, so RP. You know, that's the whole fun of it. Oh yeah, we also have the paved sandy road as well. And a bunch more trees over here. So, the FivePD server is pretty much going 24/7. The only time it isn't going is if I have to do some maintenance or if I'm going through adding stuff, whatever. Or if 5M's down, like just stuff that's under my control. So there's that. You can come in here. You don't have to apply. All you have to do, like I say, is just get the FivePD role in the Discord. You'll have to. There's an area called whitelist requests. When you go to join, you'll need to be whitelisted. You just ping a patrol supervisor in that channel, and they will. Somebody will get to your whitelist request as soon as possible. Then you can come in and play FivePD. So yeah, that's pretty much it for the FivePD community. So essentially, the way that Great White North works is there's 3 different servers. There is the FivePD, there's the official, and there's the specialty server. The FivePD server, like I say, you come in, request a role, request a whitelist, you get in. You play FivePD, have fun. The official community is based only on RCMP, St. John Police Force, St. John Fire Department, Ambulance New Brunswick, Public Safety Communications Center, and Civilian. That is the one that you will be applying for. So, you go through the application process, you fill out the application, you do an interview with us, we get you onboarded. We do patrols every night at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And essentially you go in the official server, ERP, you have fun. We have a whole CAD system. We have Roxwood in that one. And there's not as much department stuff obviously, but still like I say, it's based in St. John, New Brunswick, so there's that. In the official community, when you actually apply to it, you also essentially have the opportunity to patrol on Roxwood. We do that's in the official community only, and as well, if you actually join, become the official community member, you will also have access to our specialty server. So our specialty server essentially has all of our FivePD departments, but it's only available to official community members only. Essentially what it is it allows you to patrol on Liberty City, and essentially with our patrols every night, once a week, we'll vote, and essentially for a night, whatever night has the most votes, excuse me, whatever night has the most votes, we'll patrol on Liberty City that night, and we'll patrol as one of the FivePD departments. So essentially it's FivePD with the realistic server combined in Liberty City. So it's like the best of all worlds. So as it currently stands, like I say, we have the official server, we have the FivePD server, and we have the specialty server. I will also say too, we also just launched, so all of the Great White North servers are lifetime servers, so they're up for life. I also want to announce the aspect that if you guys haven't seen, we also just released a 20 slot DayZ server for Great White North. So all the information for that's in the Discord. You can join in the link below and check that out. If you play DayZ, come on there and have some fun. The DayZ server is on Schneris, and essentially you can go in there, bring your friends. You don't actually have to apply, you just have to be in the Discord. You'll get access to the DayZ section of it. You can go in at any point in time and play on there. And as well, if you guys haven't seen, essentially there is going to be a lore server. So we're going to have a Great White North lore based server. It's, if you don't know what that means, it's all Los Santos based. So we'll have Los Santos Police, Blaine County Sheriff's Office, San Andreas Highway Patrol, San Andreas Fire, Rescue, stuff like that. So it's all San Andreas based. That will be coming eventually. Right now we're waiting on CFX to get back to us so we can have another key for EUP. But once that happens and it's a go, we're going to buy the server, get everything set up, and go from there. So that's our plan for essentially 2024. Obviously we'll have some more stuff coming out probably. Right now it's a waiting game to hear back from CFX to give us another key, and once we get that, we'll be full steam ahead. Again, if you guys are interested in the development team and you have anything to bring to the table, we are definitely going to be needing devs. So just to clarify too, with that, it is not a paid position, it is strictly volunteer work, and I mean, you can do it on your own leisure. Whatever you get done, you get done. But mainly it is for the lore servers, so it'll be San Andreas based. It does not matter if you want to come in and if you want to make custom vehicles for us, go right ahead. If you want to just do liveries, go right ahead. If you want to help us with EP, go right ahead. It does not matter. So, and we'll also be looking for essentially maintenance technicians. So essentially you guys will be for the lore server only, you guys will have access to it, and essentially the job will be to kind of, if there's any optimization to be had, if there's anything to be changed, stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video, guys. There's really not much other than that. If you guys want, like I said, join Great White North in the description if you have any questions. Your best bet would be joining the Discord. We have a questions channel there. Just ask there, and that's gonna be your best bet. Don't comment on the video. We don't always see the comments, so, and you'll get a faster reply in the questions channel of the Discord. So yeah. Make sure to join, guys. Again, if you have any questions, join the Discord, link in the description. And I don't think I have anything else. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll hope to see you in the server soon. Take care, guys. Bye now.